Can your paradigm change to negative due to experiencing death in family? It does. Paradigm is not something that is set in stone. Paradigm is the net sum. Like I said, all the energies on this side, all the energies on that side, frequencies or emotions. Whenever the change happens in this structure, change happens in your paradigm as well. So I don't know if I don't have a graphical way, a better way of explaining things, but then if this is how it is, this is the common line. So you see this person is more positive, so the paradigm is on the positive side. But if the shift happens like this, but this side is increasing, this side is reducing, the shift from here go lower. So basically you'll become more negative person. I don't know if it was clear for everyone the way I was trying to show with my hand, but if you have more negative thoughts, and I'm using the word negative for easy identification, you have more negative thoughts than less positive thoughts, you will become negative. If you have more positive thoughts and less negative thought, you will become positive, and that will be your paradigm. Jacob, you really want to see that? Jacob mentioned, can you see that once again? um, okay, so I froze. Okay, so basically, mm, I was using my two hands to explain the paradigm. So if this is the paradigm, this is the line, right? And these are the emotions or intentions or thought which elevate our vibration. And here we have thought which are reducing our vibration, right? We have to take net sum of this, we have to take net sum of this. And based on that, we have to subtract from this to this. And what number you will get? If you get 40 here, you get 38 here. You have plus 2 here, so you are more positive. But you have 40 here and 38 here, you are negative 2. So you are in alignment with vibrations that are actually reducing your vibrations. So paradigm is something that changes, and this net sum 40 or 38, what we are getting, it's a sum of different emotions, experiences that you have. And like I think Jessica mentioned, or as iPhone mentioned, that if something has happened in your life, maybe someone's death, that can help, not help, and that can change drastically. It changed for me. I can talk from my example. When my mother passed away, it was close to 6 years now, and my life changed completely after that. I was not so inwardly focused, even though, and I was religious quite to the extreme, I would say. But things changed after that. The way I started looking at life changed completely. So, what I'm trying to say, all these experiences and circumstances around you, people around you, can have impact on your paradigm. Sometimes people do have negative impact in your life in a way that they help you get more negative. And again, I don't want to categorize things negative, positive. More such level of thought which reduce your vibration, you become that kind of a person. You start being in alignment with that kind of frequency, and that is what people mean when they say a person is as good as the company he or she is in. A company is in the way that the people that you interact with, family, relative, friends, colleague, whoever you spend time with, you will most likely will be getting in alignment with how they are, unless you know how to exercise control, unless you know what your true nature is. Because when you know that, you will be able to stop someone from negatively or impacting your life, so that your vibration reduce. So even if that person is still there, you will not be get impacted. And we do develop that kind of things with our family lives, family members. Sometimes we have to develop certain such practices with our kids, sometimes with our parents when they get older. Uh, isn't it the saying that kids and elderly people are similar? You have to be a little patient with them. You don't have to be analytical with them. And when I say elderly, I'm talking about people who are really old. So that is a definition that can be seen differently as well. So yeah, so paradigm changes. Paradigm can change based on how you're feeling, but paradigm change does not happen from second to second. It takes time. It takes time for you, for someone to get to a level where the net sum of everything changes. And the more you stay in a particular frequency, the better it is for you to attract that thing. If your paradigm also is changing, how would universe give you something? If if today you want a house, but tomorrow you want a different house, or day after you want something else in it, or you want a house, but then you are actually missing something else. Maybe you're looking for a life partner, a job, or something. I don't know. So what I'm trying to say is, when people talk about using techniques of manifestation, it is basically to help you get into alignment with your paradigm so that you send these certain specific vibration to the universe. Because when you think about something based on how that thought is, you are basically changing your vibrations, and that vibration go out in the universe. And that is why I said uh, nothing get wasted. Even though something is not as per your paradigm, if it becomes stronger, it actually becomes your paradigms. That is why people talk about doing things repeatedly, making a habit of doing something, like walking example I was giving you. Now it is ingrained in your DNA. I would say you won't have to think twice. You won't even have to think about walking. Even if something happens, I don't know if you are at that brain stage where you consider that I can't walk or something, but otherwise I think you would still walk. So that is how universe can be, I won't say manipulated because that is typically used in a negative context. I would say you can interact with universe. You can deliberately send intentions or vibration that you're trying to achieve by working on it. Because mostly, if we are not in alignment, we are getting things at times, and at times we don't get things. But when do we get things? We get things when our emotion and vibration are stronger, and that is just one aspect of it. We are not looking at something which is outside law of attraction, which is karma as well. What do you get? You're talking about all this makes sense when we are talking about someone who knows, who is aware of physicality. How about a 6 month old baby, 2 month old baby, 2 day old baby? How do things happen to them, good or bad? However you describe, things do happen to them, and we can't say they are manifesting that based on their paradigm, frequency, or vibration. No, there are some other aspect to life as well, which is where law of attraction become dependent on other aspect. Karma is one of them for sure. So let me move forward from frequency, or sorry, paradigm,